Entitlement, red flag number 7, home math. I love home math, he's funny.
So I want to talk about something that's been really, really annoying me lately.
Oh my god, me too. I want to talk about it this much. I even made a book, the hardcover's out. So, what did you want to talk about?
This is going to be Icks about men, but single mom version.
Okay.
Single mom version, man. That is some crazy shit to start with.
So, icks are different for single moms, I guess.
Cry at funeral, be cold, stay in car, road rage, call plumber, economical car, coffee date. What?
Let's see how.
So something that's been getting under my skin, men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. I have my plate full to the maximum. I don't have free.
What about single dads that have to go find dates? What's wrong with that? I feel like single moms and dads have just as much problems as each other.
Time. If you invite me out for a dinner, come on. You know I have things to do. I have a child to take care of, so you have to take that into consideration. Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative and do something that's going to be worth my time and effort.
Okay, so some women think that a coffee date is not sufficient for a first date, but
yeah, because it's too little money for them. These are the same people that were shitting on Asmongold for saying that going to Taco Bell or McDonald's on the first date is like a bad idea. Yeah, it's just the same shit.
You have elevated that to dinner and drinks not being enough for a first date. That's, so that would be an increase from normal standards. What else you got?
Unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
Okay, so it sounds like your icks are just heightened levels of need. You just need...
Yeah. I love these comics, man.
More, even though men typically view previous children as lowering of overall value.
Well, yeah, obviously, you also have to take care of them. You have to take them into consideration. You have to put more effort into the relationship. It's a lot of stress for a man to see a woman who is worth his time to deal with also a child. It is. Sorry. Children are a big responsibility.
And therefore are less willing to hand it over.
So, moral of the story is, if she's a single mom, all I'm going to say is, do better.
So if she's a single mom, do better.
Yep, do better. Give her more money, even though it equates to giving more than you're receiving. Why can't we have an investment of time instead of giving them money? What if, like I just don't understand it at all. What goes through their brains? Just entitlement. Do better as in find a better mate? Well, yeah, the man should find a better mate, but to me personally, do better could also mean, hey, what if I come over and we do like the dishes together and then like put the kid to sleep and then go on a date? Maybe you should bring more to the table as a single mom. Not as a first date. No, I'm just saying like as a general thing. You don't have to give more money. Time equals money, friend. Maybe you should put more time into it instead of more money.
Give more. That's not how men work. Why doesn't she know that? She really should. Everyone in her comments is telling her, too many hurdles, this is a lot of work, is this real, this is insane, reference to the single mom song.
Look, the circumstances of someone being a single dad or a single mom are difficult. I've seen single dads who have married or been in relationships with crazy women that pop out a kid. I have. I knew a friend of a friend who got with a crazy girl, She said she was on the pill and then she popped out a baby and it turns out she's fucking insane and they gave him custody of the kid. It's fucked up. I think that everyone has their own story. I think that single dads and single moms have their stories, but there also are single dads and single moms who have horrible, like, they are the problem. Just like this woman.
Moral of the story is run. And her other videos seem to show her not learning. I'm not sure if this is a joke account, but it seems like everyone gets it but her. Here she is even doing it at work. So the problem is that not everyone
Wait, what did she say?
gets it but her. Here she is even
You texted your boss saying you'd be late to the office because the traffic is just too crazy this morning. And you're posting this on social media where your boss could possibly see that. That's insane. Yeah, posting the evidence is kind of low IQ, no?
doing it at work. So the problem is that not everybody else gets it. Here's a guy pictured not getting it. I drew this relationship because I remember being in it. Her singular focus on her own needs, primarily just having fun, felt to me like my inadequacy. I just hadn't given enough yet. The problem was that there was no such thing as enough. This was a one-way relationship. And that's not a...
And you have to understand this can happen the other way around. There can be women who have men that basically only go to work and want to go out and drink and be with the boys. It absolutely goes both ways.
A one-way relationship. And that's not a girlfriend, that's a parasite. In a relationship, when you give things, you have to get things that make it feel worth it. And in order for that to work, for you to both be adding things, she has to want to give them. In that old relationship I had, she expected me to pay all the bills and rub her feet and do all the cooking and fix everything. And in exchange, she was just gonna go out with her friends without me.
That's a streetwalker with extra steps. No, you don't get sex out of it. No. You're being too nice. He's not getting sex out of her.
And I would say, hey, well, when do I get anything back? And she would say, men aren't supposed to get anything back in relationships. And she said that was traditional. And that is not true. Women used to cook and clean. And
take care of the kids. Be subservient to an extent. Yeah, absolutely.
And take care of kids. And rub clothes on a rough board and she looks fine. But unfortunately, entitlement seems really common these days and you don't have to put up with it. And of course that goes both ways.
This is a very, very detailed freaking little graph? What was I saying? Like collage, I guess? Sleeper, I don't know where I'm gonna be in 3 weeks. For now, Keeper, my one and only. At the get personality purity bonus. Okay.
The situationship is where a man gets all the benefits of being in a relationship without giving very much back. And here's how that's going.
How it feels when you have to take a 2-hour walk because you kissed your forehead and held your hand but doesn't want anything serious. I mean, she's conventionally attractive too, so she's just getting kind of fucked. Yep. Get a taste of your own medicine, milady.
And you know what? Guilty. I used to do these all the time. I thought we were changing relationships. I thought it was a new era. Turns out we're just taking advantage of each other, trying to get something without giving. So in a changing world where we're all meeting strangers instead of people we know through friends, work, family, college.
And that's why it's also really difficult for people to find people of the same wavelength online. Because if you be friends of friends, usually you're on the same wavelength or you have the same kind of like environment growing up because you're in the same situations. Neighbors being way down there. Yeah, neighbors being down there makes sense. It does because people aren't buying houses. No, I'm kidding. It's probably not that, but I mean, it's probably partially the reason, if I had to guess.
bar. That one can die. I don't care. That's where I met this
True.
girl. It's up to you to recognize when you're getting the me treatment and stop doing this.
I totally agree. I mean, this is a bit of a schizo post, obviously, but I totally understand it. Again, this is why I hate the whole us versus them mentality, and I think that whole math does a really good job of explaining that it's not just women being bad, it's about equality and having a mutual relationship. E-Kitten getting pounded by the enemy team support? Yeah, because you're not giving her enough skins.